You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the only one media group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is going on? My name is Denny Mussolini, and I just want to welcome you guys to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. We have a very special guest for tonight's show, so you definitely want to stick around for that. Man, there are over 26,000 of you guys on our phone lines, in our chat room, on the browser, Google Hangouts, Skype, all of the plugins that we use to run these episodes. You guys are filling them up, and I appreciate that greatly. So, how many of you guys like to wish? I wish I was, I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I knew. Do you ever wish? What do you wish for? What happens when you wish? Not much, except that you remind yourself of the desirable things you do not have. Unless you have like a magic genie in a lamp, wishing does not make anything happen. In fact, wishing often prevents us from getting our wish. I wish I could lose weight. We think as we scoop out another bowl of ice cream, you know. I wish I could afford a new car, we think, as we waste another $10 on lottery tickets. To the degree that wishing makes our current undesirable situation more tolerable, it prevents us from taking the actions necessary to improve things. Stop wishing, guys, and start living. Do your dream. Make the specific plans and take the effective actions necessary to achieve the life that you desire. The next time you find yourself wishing, stop and think. Just go ahead and stop and think. You know, what can I do right now that will begin to make it so? Wishing won't make it happen. However, though, you can make it happen. Take that from me, Denny Mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello, and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or the book, or film, or even the business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create these marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. Big ups to my folks who are indigos, crystalline, or the starseeds, for my Vigilantes audience family, for my hooligans, and shout out to my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're in a struggle like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 5 solid years. I appreciate to all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, films, and research in every aspect. And we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award-winning artists, nominees, to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology revolutionaries, visual artists, from authors to professors, and vampires. or people who think they're vampires. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out to book your interview or to appear on my other show called Skeptics. Email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com, and that's V as in Victor. We hope to get the stories behind these unique people and give them a chance to tell their truth to us and the universe. That is Vigilantes Radio sole purpose. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Share that number with your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, which is onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the home page, you can slap that go live button and you'll be here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. So feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only one media group, iTunes, Player.fm, YouTube, any app from the Google Play or iTunes store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we've ever aired.
Well, today's interview is the Gameboi Interview, and again, I'm your host, Denny Mussolini. Our interviews go beyond the music, the books, the magazines, the movies, the products, and even sometimes the ego. We go into the minds of authors, artists, bands, CEOs, people who create these marvelous aspirations. From researching our guests, mining for details, and watching, reading, listening to everything that we can, our interviews are designed to bring out the best answers possible through thought-provoking questions that have real substance. So with that, let's go ahead and welcome Gameboi to our show. Hey man, you're now live and mixed with all of us. How's it going?
What's up? How's it going with you, man? I'm good. I'm blessed.
All right, man. I'm glad to hear that. Bro. Definitely. So, man, first and foremost, man, thank you so much for letting us have some of your time. Lots going on with you, I'm sure, and we'll get to all of that. But for those who haven't seen or yet have discovered your marvelous works, from your perspective, what's your life like, and how did being a rapper come to be?
Well, I've always been into music. I've always liked just the sounds of music ever since I was younger, and my mom, just the influence of people, she knew a lot of people that was entertainers or in and out the music industry. It was nothing too intimate, nothing too personal. Just in and out of seeing those type of people and like the lifestyle they lived, not for the bad aspects, just for like, you know, the good part of it, and just making music, you know. So I always wanted to just rap, you know. Ever since I was a baby, my mama would say I would just scrabble on papers, you know, and I would say the same rap over, and she would say, you know, what that say? And I just keep saying the same thing over. So for me, it's like I've always wanted to do this. So living out my dreams, honestly, is like it's the most important thing for me at this point, and it has always been, because, you know, just the love for music, it goes really deep.
Right on. Who were like your influences? Who influenced you when you were a child?
Musically?
Yeah.
Musically, I'll say I was influenced by Tupac. Tupac had a big influence on my upbringing. Music, it might be real cliche, you know, everybody says it, but you know, at that point I was, you know, the average kid from LA, you know, so of course, you know, a lot of us attached to what he's talking about, because it's what we related to. So I had to say a big influence was Tupac. Mainly just people that really grew up around me. I really not even influenced myself, just seeing what I was going through. I always rapped about what I was going through, and just seeing myself going through. So this life really influenced me. Musically, I would say Tupac, though. As of now, like I said, Boosie, he got something to say. He got something really positive, good message. So I say he influenced me in a good way, just to be who you are, you know, and just speak your truth, and regardless of how you sound or whatever, if somebody say, just do you.
Definitely. Speaking of Boosie, man, do you think when he got out of jail, like, his rap flow was more harder, man? Like, it had more substance? Or do you think he's always been the same?
No, I believe when he came out, he had more to say on behalf that, you know, he had so much to lose at that point. So it was just mandatory that he had, you know, after almost facing, you know, death row and, you know, prison and then on death row. So I feel like it's more gritty when he came out, a lot more music got pushed out. But with Boosie, you know, you would have to, I guess you would have to go back and really just understand where Boosie comes from. You know, some people are telling me, hey, you heard that new rapper lil-boosie? I say, man, I've been listening to him since I was 10, 11 years old. But, you know, to some people, it's a new face, you know, so.
Definitely. Hey, your phone is going in and out, like your voice is going in and back and forth. Yeah.
Are we good?
Yep, we good.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm from the South, man. I'm right next to Baton Rouge, about 3 hours away. But I never really, you know, got into his music like that. I guess it was his voice. But, you know, whenever he did a collab or whatever, I would listen. And then, you know, he got out of jail, was like, whoa, this is a lot more gritty, like you said. And I was like, oh, man, Boosie's killing these features. Like, he was killing those features.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and also, you know, I'm pretty sure it was a gain of revenue that you got to get at a certain time. But also having that pain behind you, you know, it also helps in what he was doing.
Definitely. So let's talk about your personal life in depth a bit. You're originally from California, right?
Yes, I'm originally from South Central Los Angeles, 1972 Florence and Gramercy Parkway, Crenshaw District, where I'm originally from.
Definitely. Shout out to Crenshaw. So
Shout out
what was
to
life
Crenshaw.
like? Yeah, man. What was life like for you as a younger Gameboi?
I'm gonna be honest, you know, life wasn't so good, you know, and not to put my mother down or you to put my father down, but it's like it's not like we all raised the same way or anything like that, but just coming from where I'm come from, you know, it's probably, you can't, like I said, I'm not blaming my mama, but it's like we all got the same pattern of life. It was hard, you know, to the point where you have to grow up real fast, you know, like, you know, nobody's father's around, and if they is around, it's for meaningless purposes, you know. The streets is right there to everybody. It's like hand to hand, you know what I mean? So it's like nobody really has a father figure. It's like the blind leading the blind, you know. Your older brother raising you, the streets raising him. So, you know, it's like a, it's just like how it is. You know, it's real mind based. You know, if you let the streets of LA get to you for a day-to-day basis and don't try to find a way to elevate and get up out of there and stay focused, it can eat you up, because there's so many people in one area that's just subjected to the way they think they're, you know, they stuck to living, and if they see you not even doing better than them, because you know what, it's like, I don't even think people so much hate that someone else is doing better than them in LA. It's just, don't nobody believe something is really possible sometimes. So if they see you really making moves in your career, it's not that people were just harming you because you was just doing better. It's just like you kind of made the impossible in their eyes. So yeah, it's a rough place to grow up, you know, just to be at, you know, and how your family originate from and how your family origins be at. But if you just keep to yourself, and you know, you gotta, you know, of course, you know everybody know you, it's just how it is, you know. But just, you know, be 100, man. Be good to yourself. Be good with God. You know, if it's your time, it's your time. I'm not saying, you know, I'm just standing to be like, yo, you know, you just go out there and do stupid things to, you know, die or nothing like that. But just, you know, be good to people. You know, karma is everything. You know, what you reap is what you sow. It'll all come back to you. You know, and just stay focused in the streets of LA. You know, yeah, it's a gritty place, but if you make it out, that's like the reward.
Definitely, I like that. So, you were actually signed at the age of 9, right? To Universal Records.
Blacksmith Universal Records. Yes, out in Nashville. Blacksmith Universal Records. Yes.
Man, that's quite an accomplishment, man.
Yes.
How long was that run?
That run was about a year. on and off. Honestly, like I said, I mentioned, I'm not sure if people know, I mentioned numerous times, it wasn't even on the behalf of, of myself. If I was at the position I am now, I actually would have probably still been doing business with Universal to this day, and it's not nothing, I hold no grudge against nobody. It's just, I was a kid, my career was held in the hands of people who really didn't know, how to manage a music career, or even know what we were doing. They just know they had talent and was trying to just get some money off, just the top. It's just the everyday story of the music industry. It just is what it is.
Right on. Now that you're at your level, I know everything, happens, with timing.
Yes.
Talent scouts, A&Rs, they heard something from you and thought, yes, hey, we can exploit this kid, and how the music industry shifts sometimes when, yes, it's hot in the moment, the industry can take a shift, and all of a sudden, well, maybe we got to rethink that. But now that you're at the stage that you are now, have you ever thought about reaching back out to the labels and say, hey, you want to, yes, pick up where we left off?
Yes, honestly, and to be all honest with it, like, even though I'm running my own entity here, it's just be all honest here, a lot of these radios, a lot of these things are ran by these big labels. So, one thing I'm trying to do is just incorporate just a little bit more buzz of what I'm doing for myself, so I can come with something on the table. You know what I mean? When you come with something, when you got something to offer, you already buzz. It's just how it is nowadays. It sucks that it's like that, and it is what it is. But you got to come with your own little base, your own little clout. And once people see that you're serious, and once people see that you, so I feel like once my time comes to approach these labels, to approach a label, if I would need a major distribution deal, a major, this deal, that deal, which I don't have a problem with, to just set me aside. I know I'm coming correct, so I'm not looked at any way other than a businessman,
Right on, man. I was kind of in your shoes, except later on in life, fresh out of high school, my group had a record deal, and we blew it. Man, we blew it. We were good, what we did, but when it came to like the industry stuff, we had no clue. We were from the South, of course. We predicted numbers that we couldn't put up, and so we ultimately lost the deal. But it's like, fast forward 5 years later from that, hey, holler at us now. But by that time, yes, that label had folded, and it is what it is. But
yes,
it happens,
I understand. Like that, No, I understand exactly how it happens.
So do you feel any pressure to succeed in society?
Yes, honestly, I feel a lot of pressure. You know what? And it's not even. And I hate to even say that. It's not even pressure. But at the end of the day, yes, it might be pressure, because, I'm like the average story of, like, if you know me and people that know me, I'm like the average story of, like, the person who has to make it. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's seen somebody push so hard. And I'm not speaking on my own perspective. I'm not speaking for myself. This is from my peers. You can ask people that know me, that say, yo, this person right here need a chance. This person right here, he got it, because everything he ever done. People know me from 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I'm only 25 today. They mom would still say, oh, Gameboi still rapping, he's still doing what he do. And it's not like I've been doing anything, I believe, within these years to downgrade myself. And it's not that I'm at the point that I'm not at. It's just so many. I guess it's just what it is with the wave, with the industry. Like, you guys you in it to learn, because I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing in my head and to the book wise and to this wise. But it's just, man, I feel a need to, because so many people seen how much work I put in it. And I feel like if the people that seen how much I put into this, if I don't blow, people would think this was all a joke. People would think this whole thing was a joke, set up, some type of Illuminati thing. And I don't want people to believe that, because this is what I do. I don't want people to truly believe that. All the work Gameboi put in, Gameboi didn't make it to some type of charts, Gameboi didn't do this. Somebody hating somewhere. I'm not saying this. This is what I just know people gonna say. So, yeah, I feel a need to succeed, because and I feel a need to, I don't, you know, and I don't feel pressured. No, it's just I feel like I owe that to society at least, to see somebody normal that you actually see. Because people, I come from the Crenshaw area. Everybody is so segregated in LA regardless. So Nipsey come from this same area, this person come from this same area, but you can't be just looking out for everybody, to look out for you and your friends and your crew. So, you know, of course, they made it, but they want to see somebody actually do it, you know, make it believable. Kids, the mama, everybody.
Right. Definitely, man. Definitely. And sometimes it's just the way that society is set up, especially for young black individuals. It's like, you know, and I think social media has a big thing to do with that as well. I mean, you know, it's a lot of show and tell, so they want to see fruits from what you do.
Yes. And you know, it's like it just comes with it. You know, you could say you like it or you don't like it. It's just the industry that you're in is very social media. It's very, you know, just media based. You know, you can hate it or love it. You know, but I've been in this so long, and I've just been doing this. It really, like, it's in me so deeply to the point. It's like there's no turning back. Whether somebody like this, whether somebody like that, and it's honestly I've just been noticing, like, the only thing I've been really lacking on is just promotion. I got my mind behind that, just figure out how to promote it, you know, and then you know, I'm talking to you right now.
Definitely. Yeah, man, that seems to be the equation to the whole process of, you know, how to blow or how to get a lot of recognition is the promo game. And of course, we know advertisement is the thing that runs our country. You see commercials all the time. They flash Coca-Cola and Big Macs, and all of a sudden you want some food. So I think about the music game like that, but all of that takes so much money. You know how much money they spend during Super Bowl?
I'm already knowing millions. Man. Millions. So 2-3 seconds.
Right. Or seconds, bro.
4 seconds, 8 million.
Yeah, man. And then you think about the songs on the radio that are not, you know, lyrical based, that are, you know, more poppy than anything else.
Yeah.
But they pay so much money to the radio stations, to YouTube, to just Snapchat, and that Gucci Gang song was one of them.
Yeah.
It was on my Snapchat. All I heard was Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. I'm like, dang, that's brilliant. But and then you find yourself singing the music. So I think it just takes a ton of money with promotion.
It do.
Get like the point across.
Yes, it do. Like, you know, like, don't get me wrong. Like, Raw Skills is going, like, don't get me wrong. You got Raw Skills. You know, you go make an impact somewhere, but it's really money behind this promotion. You put the money behind it, it is what it is. I hate to tell people so just straight up like that. Put the money behind it. Watch it blow. You got a hit record. You think you do? Put the money behind it.
Right. That's
you know, it's a pay-to-play game.
You win. Oh yeah, pay to play. You're right about that, bro. So lay it all out for us, man. What are the real concepts driving your music, and how does it all tie in for us as listeners?
All right, just the concept of my music is just like the average, because if you listen to my music, don't get me wrong, some songs you can listen to, it explains me just so detailed, but the concept of my music is just like to show the person, the average person, like you can come from this struggle, that struggle, whatever you've been in, and you don't have to make a certain type of music. People expect me to make super duper gangbanging music, you know? So when they hear my music, they're like, he don't make gangbanging music at all. You know what I mean? It's just to show people that you don't have to be subjected to where you from. If you hear, you don't gotta make that type of music, or it's not even music in general, you know what I mean? Just showing people that, you know, you don't have to be such a product of your environment. Know where you come from, but dare to be different. You know, be yourself. If this is how you want to sound, if this is what you want to do, my music is just to inspire people. Honestly, it might not be about telling you to wake up and go to work or go get a career that day. No, but it's not about nothing that's just harming nobody. You know, if anything, I'm just having a concept. I'll tell you what the song is about. You'll hear the hook. The verses is about that. It's regular. You know, it's something that's just hopefully is going to just make people want to do better, you know, for themselves, you know, and just know that, well, dang, this person was supposed to make this, once they hear my story or once they come across documentaries or hear this from me or whatever, they say, well, I know a lot of people from that area that was raised in that area that make this type of music. He actually took a step out of his comfort zone, whatever everybody else was doing, stepped away from the wave and went his own path, just letting people know that, honestly, just do you, live your life. If you in love with somebody, love somebody. If you think somebody pretty, put them on your Snapchat. You know what I mean? It's just normal things that's just going to go along with life. I also got songs that's just letting you know how I feel about just what's going on with the certain things. About, say for instance, if I post something good, and I lose 15 followers that day, but then God bless me with this many followers the next day. It's just how people sometimes don't want to see you do good, but at the end of the day, you push through that, and you can make something positive. The way my life has been set up, and the way my life has been, I'm supposed to be making really deep type music. I lost my father recently. I lost my brother. My niece got burned to death. My sister, 2-year-old baby. I didn't came through a lot. A lot of my people died in prison. My brother in prison to this day. My brother went to prison when he was 16. Shout out my brother Daniel Curry. They gave him 77 to life at 16. My other brother, they gave him 78 to life at 15. Just it's the stuff that I should be. And then don't get me wrong. I will if you get deeper into what I'm talking about, because I got this EP which is going to just release people into just normalness and just see what I'm talking about. And of course, which I know the Lord will, help me with this, and just my greatness in music, it has just inspired people to just, listen more, and then I explain to you my story of what's really going on, of what my life is really about. I don't want to just really, scare people away or anything like that, because like I said, like, people average life rap story is my real lifestyle. I'm just showing people that you can rap, you can live a whole different life. You don't got to be based upon where you from or what you do. Basically at the end of the day, do you, be you. If you want to listen to something different, somebody that's they self, put me on. I gotta, just listen to me. It's normal music. You ain't gotta worry about nobody killing nobody or robbing nobody's grandmama today or nothing like that.
Man, that's quite a testimony, man. That, you survive the typical happenings, as you see what happened to your brothers. So, congratulations on that, man. Definitely. So going through the process of work, man, how do you know or feel when a theme or intention or statement is fully captured in your song?
How I truly know it? When a little kid say it. I promise to you, I test the songs out with little kids. If you just play it around a little kid, you don't even tell them you want them to listen to the song or nothing like that. Well, I got a lot of little kids in my family. My sister got kids, my nieces, my nephews, something like that. Literally, I feel like if the kids like it, even if it's a song even if it's a song that you shouldn't be playing for no kids, don't play the parts you shouldn't play. Play the hook. If the hook is crazy, then I don't know what to say. If the hook got custom out through it too. But just play the part where the kids can hear. And I feel like if a kid, like, we say the song over to you, or like just honestly your people, and then if somebody says it back, like, yo, I have to put her on my snap, if somebody just walk up to you and say it jokingly, like, oh yeah, it can't be said, it can't be riddled, it can't be said again, somebody, that's a good subject matter. I think I put that in that song at that point in time.
Can you give us an example from like one of your latest recordings, like how the process happens first in your mind and then how you execute it in the studio performance?
Okay, so one of my latest songs is actually called All Eyes on Me. It's produced by Ayo Miko. He actually did the beat. My brother D-Lo did the engineering. He did all the sound for it and everything. It's a song called All Eyes on Me. So I was going to, like I said, this is like how the process usually happens when we write songs. Either seeing people saying stuff or just seeing stuff. So I was going to like local shows and everything. So me and my brother walk in. Like, we all, they told my brother, like, man, we gonna look like
I said I love the way
we gonna look like rappers when we even go to these local shows. We gonna look like rappers. People don't never forget who we was. You know, we go to the game, everything. So we walk in, everybody look at us like, yo, who is this? That seem to be it be that sparkling eye. If I'm chasing a lottery, if you have any with a real good we made the hook All Eyes on Me. So next time we go perform it, while people looking at us, sometimes I feel like laughing characters, burritos and stuff like that. Just freaking all the interactions with that going on. When melody folk was sent to the back of that purple college, taking them a good point, just like banana pie. I know it's gonna go down, but review was just learning. Like a robot, I find out. When I get the cooking, right lights in the mornings and that's a bunch of good woman. Yeah, lifetime, but niggas on my body, what is it gonna live in? Lifetimes of a life, just in time of life, as we still looking. Like a fine line between beach and people that just be happy because I'm sad. Then I know like you, blazing with the man, all in the car, some rockin', driving, like in the ball, in the lights, in the game, with the Mario, I like it, the paper plans for the holiday, down the merry go around, and all of the swearers, they go down and down the aisle. I'm better than a pattern, that medical flight, I'm a lady driving my Chevy, etc. Shower scouts with confetti, Peter Butter, fries, and a big side Pepsi. I like to explain, talk about, you know, wish you were gonna be got her done, throw down her brows on fleet with a beat to match on the back patios. I know when she was bleeding back, got a bitch on the green spinach. Friend of fun, you don't gleam like that. You know I said my but for me, song, I said I love the way they sing it, love the way they sing it. So it's by the ocean with a lemon sing so clean how we win. Love it when they blame paid, love it when they blame paid. But when I say I love you because of the beat, was it that seem to be? It be that sparkle in your eye. And if I'm treating a lottery, so if you happen to be with a judge, we laugh and you just let transparent.
You know, yeah. So, yeah. So what's your perspective on that?
I believe, like, truly originality, honestly. Just try to be maybe as original in your verses, as original as you could possibly be. Make the song relatable. Make the song something that was happening in that time, so people could say, oh, you remember when this was in, they made this song about it, you know, I mean, something that people can relate to when they, you know, 60 years old. I remember when they made that song because that app was out, or, you know, that was out, yep, that was, you know, stuff like that. I feel like that's what makes stuff classical, or, you know, when people have a memory to it, you know, something you can remember around the song with the reason why the person made it.
Right. I can agree, yeah. So, in general, what time of day do you personally feel like you do your best writing?
I feel like, honestly, the morning time, like between like 5 and 8 in the morning. That's like my best hours. I'll be honest with you. That's like my peak right there.
Yeah. So you're up that early. Wow. Oh,
yeah, man. I'm up earlier than that. I'm probably up like at 3, you know, just preparing and stuff like that, you know, just getting it all right. You know, get my mind right, get everything right, make sure my family, you know, make sure everything is good, boom, just, you know, just focus. That's, you know, because the world ain't moving around that time, you know, it's quiet, man. It's just everybody, you go outside, it's quiet, ain't nobody moving.
Right. So you sleep like during the day?
Oh, man, I catnap, you know, here and now and then. You know, I sleep, yeah. I'm not going to be one of them people like, oh, I never sleep. Yeah, I do sleep. It's just whenever I fall asleep. I'll probably forget to go to sleep beside my room. I'll mess around and sit down on the couch, wake up, go take a shower, and have a sleep, you know. For real, man.
I can't nap whenever. Man, I could be sitting down and,
That right there, that was it. That was it right there. I sat down 15 minutes. That's all I needed.
Yep.
That's it. Yep. So me, man.
What does life has to be around? I mean, what does life have to be like around you to bring out your best creativity? Like for me, when I was a rapper, man, whenever I was going through some type of relationship problem, I'll write my best music.
Oh, I see. All right, so you said for me to create like the most best like life around me, like how I gotta be. honestly, to be honest with you, and it's like I probably got to be going through just a little bit of stuff, and like, you know, not too much, where it's like weighing down on me where I can't write, you know, because like I say, like I be thinking to myself like, man, I'm sad right now, but let me make this song that I'm gonna be. I know when I'm happy, I know I'm gonna be happy. I made this song, so I think it's mainly when I'm a little down is when I rather write. It's not even down. It's just even if I put myself into the mind state of thinking about stuff, just that will, you know, that has happened. You know, not like dwelling on it, but like just putting myself in that mind state to just get out of, you know, the regular, you know, world that I was. It's mind state that I was in, you know, previously 5 minutes before, anything like that.
Right. Are there like certain kind of subjects that resonate with you more strongly than others when you're listening to like other people's music? Like, what's your go-to type of song?
Oh man, my go-to type of song, be honest with you, that the song I've been bumping this for years, and it hasn't left me. It's a lil-boosie, Hope I Make It. It's a, man, like, you know. Yeah. That's a good record right there. That is a good record right there.
So you've been bumping that one since it came out, huh?
Since the day that came out, I figured, man, I probably never stopped bumping that.
Definitely, man. All right, guys, our usual tradition is called the hot seat, and our fans love this part of the segment, of course, along with the actual interview. But the audience get a chance to hear Gameboi provide us with some vocals. Maybe he can sing, maybe he does poetry, spoken word, freestyle raps, jokes, stories, even live instruments. You never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in the spotlight. So today we'll find out if Gameboi has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of his true artistry, and maybe even some hidden talents. But for right now, we have Gameboi with his song Snapchat. We'll be right back.
She's so bad I have to put her on my snap. I know my ex-girlfriend, like, who is that? But you my ex-girlfriend, so don't be mad. And all the homies tapped in like, ooh, she bad. She look even better with no makeup on. Classy, but she get ratchet when they play my song. She was litty in the snap with her cheese face on. I was posted with some racks and my mean face on, like what? Back it up, put your city on the map. She looked back, then she made that clap. She's so bad I had to put her on my snap. I had to put her on my Snapchat. She's so bad I had to put her on my snap. I had to put her on my Snapchat. You know you bad if I put you on my social media, cause they gon' see me and you down their news feed. Top down in that coupe, blowing big weed. In the car this fast, you can't help but the speed. Back it up, put your city on the map. She looked back, then she made that clap. She's so bad I had to put her on my snap. I had to put her on my Snapchat. She's so bad I had to put her on my snap. I had to put her on my Snapchat. She's so bad I had to put her on my timeline. You know you bad if I hit you up on FaceTime. Straight to the cash, we don't waste time. Posted with the blower on my waistline. I know my ex-girl hella mad. It's been a whole month, now I ain't in the back. She probably watching every single snap. So I don't post locations to where I be at. Back it up, put your city on the map. She looked back, then she made that clap. She's so bad I had to put her on my snap. I had to put her on my Snapchat. She's so bad I had to put her on my snap. I had to put her on my Snapchat.
All right, we are back. That was Gameboi with this song, Snapchat. Dope, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Man, I love that West Coast sound. The flow and the structure were perfect. Man, dope record. Dope record. So remember today that you are alive. Sometimes we tend to forget that. You have a purpose that is all your own. No one else is you. You have dreams and hopes and desires. Listen to your heart for a while. Remember today all the blessings you have. There's beauty in every direction you look. Enjoy the abundance that is already yours. The world is a beautiful place, and you are here, my friends. Yes, you are. Remember today that you get what you give. Your world is a mirror and your inner self. Love will be yours when you give it away. Remember today that life is creation. As long as you live, you can always contribute your own special voice. Remember today is a special time. Make the best of it while you can. Take that from me, Denny Mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond. But for right now, let's bring back the man of the moment, Gameboi. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. What are you going to perform for us?
Oh man, I just hit y'all with a couple bars, man. It's a little
cool.
A little bit how I'm feeling. I say, it all can get a bit confusing. You'll win once you're sick of losing. And all these labels pick and choosing. They only call your phone when they see your business is booming. I finally came to a conclusion. If I didn't make it rapping, the rapping was an illusion. Like all smoke and mirrors, but I can see the pollution. Well, let me check my agenda. I'm scheduling executions. They selling their soul for Bentley Cooping. And shooting air balls, my dude, I'm really hooping. My brother, he burned it up. If I ask him, he turn it up. I'm knocking at the industry door, like open up. They try to go to sleep on me, bro. I woke them up. What goes around comes around. They spoke me up. Well, I guess the hate kind of worked in my favor. Because now I'm saying people can't afford to be my neighbor. I'm sitting courtside shaking hands with the Lakers. You sitting in the court, black and white. I seen the papers. I got no chill. I'm like a schizo without his pills. Billboard's upcoming 100 and I ain't got a major deal. Been rapping since 9, check it, I'm rapping still. I feel like I'm the best if you ask me how I feel. Oh, you don't like that answer, then no question me. Now that I'm popping, everybody want the best for me. Hard times, I know God is just a test for me. Killing with my struggle, all my haters, they can rest in peace. I moved up from trap houses to penthouses. I'm chewed up, you rap about it, I've been about it. Tunnel vision off the Henny. They say they getting money, but it's pennies. Rest in peace, my brother Kenny. Since you died, my insides feel empty. Raised in a house where the icebox was empty. Your mama was your daddy and your kush blunts was skimpy. Finessing. I just want to roll you with some dressing. I want to be the plug, the hook up, and the connection. Now I gotta travel with protection. Cause when you on the road to riches, man, they follow your direction. My homie, he was flexing, caught him at the intersection. They took his life for his watch and his necklace. Is reckless. I feel like death is the only exit. I'm robbing banks. Set it off cause I'm kind of desperate. Don't stress it. Stood a wrong youngin' to mess with. I knew I was gonna blow from all the time that I invested. Thank you.
Ooh-wee. I think you have the best hot seat, man, for this year.
Man, wow. I really do this, man.
Flames.
I don't even battle rap or nothing like that, but I got bar for bar every day.
I see. Oh my goodness. Open floor, Gameboi. You probably already expecting that from us. Our standard tradition of letting you rant, praise, however you like to, or bring up anything that I didn't mention that you wanted to talk about. The floor is yours.
All right. I just want to just make sure, everybody, can you please just make sure the spelling is right. Sometimes it be a little confusing. It's Gameboi, not with a Y, B-O-I. Gameboi, GB, Gameboi GB, or just put Gameboi Snapchat. You can look me up at anything at that. To everybody, man, that's listening, can you please subscribe to the channel? I'm dropping new music soon. Commercial, just ready, ready music, ready for just people to just be able to call radio stations and just bump this music. It's all radio ready. It has no cursing in it. It's just clean. Just remember the Gameboi. Shout out my team. Shout out D-Lo, man. Shout out Manny on the beat. Shout out D-Lo on the beat. Just shout out again, man. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, Gameboi GB. You're going to see the Snapchat video. The video is up. The video is cool. The visual is cool. Play the song in your car and everything, Just a little insight. Thank the Lord I got to show y'all that I really, really, really do got bars, though. So just bump the music. In time, I'll let y'all know a little bit more about me. Just give me a time to blow if y'all would. Let me tell everything that's going on. Thanks, everybody, for having me.
Definitely. And guys, just in case you need those links, we have them in the show notes. So all you have to do is click the link and it'll take you right to it. Man, I appreciate your time, Gameboi, and I appreciate your music. We'll definitely keep an eye out for you, bro.
All right, thank you. I'll be keeping in touch soon, man.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family. as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to theradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Danny Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.